Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. My dearest fans, subscribers, and commenters, welcome back to the Izekson Amid YouTube Sports channel, where we give analysis on the trending sports news that are making headlines in the entire world. Today, we'll be talking about the matches, that is the Champions League. And for my followers that I always give betting tips, I think today you can be aware of this for the matches that we are going to be talking about. But we are going to be we are going to be specifically discussing on Manchester United versus Galatasaray, and then Arsenal away to Lens. And then there are other Champions League matches. We have the likes of Napoli against Real Madrid, and the likes of Man City against Leipzig, and others. But our biggest concentration will be here of Arsenal against Lens, and then Manchester United against Galatasaray. Watch out. Previously, on the game of Arsenal against PSV, after Arsenal taking for almost 5 years plus without appearing in the Champions League. I remember they last appeared in the Champions League in the 2017 season. So ever since then, they have not been in the Champions League. But they started their campaign well when they had a game at Emirates Stadium. That was against PSV and Hoven, where the game went in the hands of Arsenal. They thumped PSV 4-0. Remember, goals from Trossard, goals from Bakayo Saka, goals from Martin Ondegaard, and goals from Gabriel Jesus. So that's where we are going to make headlines. Currently, in this same group, we have the likes of Lens, we have other people like PSV who are still in this same group. So anything can happen, but as per understanding right now, Arsenal is topping the group with 3 points, with a goal difference of 4, whereby Mikel Arteta, in his inaugural season in the Champions League as a full coach, I think things are running very well towards their side. Remember, in the Premier League, they have played 80 times. They haven't lost a game. They have 19 points. They are 1 point away from the leaders, that's Man City. They are in 3rd position, tied all 11 points with Tottenham Hotspur. That means the form they had last season, where they missed out the Premier League title to Manchester City with only 5 points, is the form they are still replicating this season, in that things are still going on their way. If Arsenal to convincingly get out of this group, they have to win this game away to Lens. But remember, this Lens is also a stubborn team that just finished 1 point away from winners of last season, that is PSG. It had really a good season. Even this season has started well. It started with a draw. They have 1 point in the group. That means if they win this game, they can go top of Arsenal. But what do Arsenal need to do? Arsenal have to win this game so that they can get 6 points to be comfortably in a leading suit. So I hope Mikel Arteta to take his strongest squad. Remember, on the weekend he has a game against Manchester City, but all teams are in the Champions League. That means he will not have to rest any player. Will have to take them all, since Manchester City are also in the Champions League. That means in case of fatigue, all will be under fatigue, and they prepare for the game on Sunday. The likes of Thomas Partey is back in training. That is good news for the Arsenal fans, bringing in depth in his squad. That means anything can happen. But I don't think Arteta will give him a game, reason being that even the people who are around there are also playing better football. So for my fans, I can anticipate that you can give this win to Arsenal. Then another game, I will be talking about the game of Manchester United, away to Manchester United, who will be playing Galatasaray at Old Trafford. Manchester United started with a loss in the first game that happened between the 17th to the 19th of this month, when they were beaten by Bayern Munich 4-3. But you can't say, or you can't deny out the loss they got. It was a respectable defeat, more so against teams like a team like Bayern Munich, which has superstar the likes of Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, Sergio Gnabry, all many people, Coleman, etc. So, Bayern Munich is topping the group. The rest have all 1 point, and then Manchester United is down with 0 points. Remember, Galatasaray also drew. So this time, Manchester United have to win this game, despite the fact that they are away from a loss. That they are away from a loss in the Premier League, where they were beaten by Crystal Palace 1-0 at Old Trafford. But previously, they had ejected this Crystal Palace out of the Carabao Cup at the same stadium, that is Old Trafford. I think they can still bounce back if Manchester United are ready to be serious in this Champions League. They have to beat Galatasaray. If they fail to beat Galatasaray, I think their Champions League qualification will be under doubt. So, their bounce back in the Champions League, they have to beat Galatasaray. The likes of Varane are around, Casemiro are around, Bruno Fernandes are around, Hojland is around, Marcus Rashford is around. I think Manchester United has a few injury worries. Because all the entire squad is back, I expect them to win this game. For my followers, you just give nobody, you just give Manchester United to win this game if they are to bounce back. In the case they lose this game, their hopes for Champions League will be done. They will only be settling for the Europa. They have to win this game if they are to bounce back. For other matches, we have Napoli against Real Madrid. Remember, Napoli drew, Real Madrid won. This one you can give it an over, since Napoli always scores and Real Madrid always scores. Then there is another over that you can give, those are 3 goals and above. RB Leipzig against Manchester City. So, as per today, I think those are some of the few games that I have for my followers, my subscribers, the Sports Encyclopedia. Till yours, I'm out for now.